Introduction. In the age of digital commerce, online marketplaces have become a staple of everyday life. From buying vintage clothes to finding rare collectibles, these platforms offer endless opportunities. However, hidden within the convenience of online shopping are chilling tales that remind us of the dark side of human nature. This story unfolds in a seemingly ordinary online marketplace, where a simple transaction spirals into a nightmare. The beginning, a simple purchase. Emily was an avid collector of vintage jewelry. One evening, while scrolling through an online marketplace, she stumbled upon a stunning Art Deco necklace that took her breath away. The seller, an older gentleman named Mr. Thompson, had a glowing reputation with numerous 5-star reviews. The price was surprisingly low, which piqued her interest even more. After messaging Mr. Thompson, they quickly agreed on the price, and he assured her that the necklace was in pristine condition. Emily's excitement grew as she completed the transaction and eagerly awaited her package. The package arrives. A week later, Emily received the package. It was beautifully wrapped, and her heart raced as she carefully opened it. Inside lay the necklace, shimmering under the light. But something was off. There was a strange smell emanating from the box. Dismissing it as old packaging material, she placed the necklace around her neck and admired it in the mirror. That night, however, Emily began to feel uneasy. Strange dreams plagued her sleep, visions of shadowy figures and whispers that echoed through her mind. Each night grew worse than the last, leaving her exhausted and paranoid. The investigation concerned about her well-being, Emily decided to investigate the necklace's origins. She reached out to Mr. Thompson for more information, but received no response. Determined to uncover the truth, she began researching online. What she discovered sent chills down her spine. Several other buyers had reported similar experiences after purchasing items from Mr. Thompson. They described feeling watched and experiencing nightmares that felt all too real. Some even claimed to have seen strange apparitions in their homes after acquiring his items. The warning one evening, while scrolling through an online forum dedicated to paranormal experiences, Emily came across a post titled, "Beware of Mr. Thompson." The author detailed their own horrifying encounter with the seller and warned others against purchasing anything from him. According to the post, Mr. Thompson had once lived in a small town where several mysterious disappearances occurred over the years. Locals whispered that he dabbled in dark arts and used his items to trap souls or bring misfortune to those who owned them. Emily's heart raced as she read through the comments beneath the post. Many others shared their own stories of dread after buying from Mr. Thompson. They described feeling an overwhelming sense of despair and loss after their purchases. Some even claimed they had lost loved ones shortly after acquiring his items. The confrontation. Determined to confront Mr. Thompson about her findings, Emily decided to visit him in person. She tracked down his address through public records and drove to his home, a dilapidated house on the outskirts of town. As she approached the front door, an eerie silence enveloped her surroundings. She knocked hesitantly but received no answer. Just as she turned to leave, she noticed a flickering light coming from a window at the back of the house. Curiosity got the better of her. She crept around to investigate further. Peering through the grimy glass, Emily gasped at what she saw. Walls adorned with various items, each one more grotesque than the last. Skeletons of small animals hung like trophies, alongside jars filled with strange substances. Suddenly she heard footsteps behind her and turned to find Mr. Thompson standing there with an unsettling smile on his face. The revelation. "Ah, you must be Emily," he said smoothly, as if he had been expecting her all along. "I see you've taken an interest in my collection." Emily's heart raced as she stammered out questions about the necklace and his past. He merely chuckled softly and gestured for her to enter his home. Inside, he revealed that each piece he sold contained a fragment of something dark, a piece of his soul intertwined with malevolent energy meant to ensnare unsuspecting buyers. "You see," he explained with a glint in his eye, "the more they desire my items, the more power I gain over them." Emily felt a wave of nausea wash over her as she realized how deeply entangled she had become in this sinister web. The escape. Desperate to escape this nightmare, Emily turned on her heels and fled from Mr. Thompson's house as fast as she could run. She could hear him laughing behind her, a chilling sound that echoed through the night air. Once back home, she frantically searched for ways to rid herself of the cursed necklace, but found nothing that could help her shake off its grip. The nightmares continued unabated. Shadows danced in every corner of her room at night, seeking help. In desperation, Emily sought help from a local paranormal expert named Sarah, who specialized in cleansing objects believed to be cursed or haunted. Sarah listened intently as Emily recounted her harrowing experience with Mr. Thompson and his necklace. "Sometimes," Sarah explained gravely, "objects can carry energy or attachments from their previous owners, or even darker forces." Together, they performed a ritual intended to cleanse Emily's home and rid her of any lingering negative energy associated with the necklace. As they worked together under flickering candlelight, Emily felt a sense of relief wash over her, until Sarah suddenly froze mid-chant. The climax. "I can feel something," Sarah whispered urgently. "It's not just attached to you, it's here with us." Before Emily could respond, shadows began swirling around them, dark tendrils reaching out like fingers trying to grasp at their very souls. Panic surged through Emily as she realized that whatever energy was tied to that necklace was now trying to break free into their world. With quick thinking and determination born from fear, Sarah grabbed a vial filled with salt water and flung it toward the shadows, while chanting louder than before. The room erupted into chaos. The shadows writhed violently before dissipating into thin air with an ear-piercing scream that echoed long after they were gone. Conclusion. Exhausted but relieved, Emily thanked Sarah profusely for saving her from what could have been an unimaginable fate. She left Sarah's home feeling lighter but still haunted by memories of what transpired at Mr. Thompson's house. Though she had escaped this ordeal for now, deep down inside, she knew there were countless others who might not be so fortunate. This concludes part 1 of our terrifying tale about online marketplaces gone wrong. Stay tuned for part 2, where we delve deeper into Emily's journey and uncover more chilling secrets lurking within these digital realms.